On a spot of land that was once deserts, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Pretty throw here to start. Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Playing in your own building, a little extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays off the crowd. First play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
Defense coming out swinging as they try backing them up further here. It's 2nd and long. Receiver in motion, going left. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on a quick hitter. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock, they're already facing 4th down. So a punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go, set.
Straight ahead, it's Connor. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got McBride complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Throwing from the gun here. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Go! 70 Lions! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Looking in the air here. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Let's go! Viking 18! Check go!
Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
36-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
He's going to throw it. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner.
Ready, set.
Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Setting up to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
18, right? Cougar 19.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. It's caught by Harrison. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
21-yard line.
All ready.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Rocco 80.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Pass caught. 9-yard line. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
And you just get the play off. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment.
On the jump.
About to begin the 2nd here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points.
Come on, set. 70 Lions.
They'll try and punch it in. Out to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
Just shy of the goal.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
Let's go. Motion. Now, take go.
Dropping back to throw. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get the game's first points here in the 2nd. And that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. With a second level at the 40. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
On third down, Purdy. That's caught, so again it's Kittle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. From the gun is Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Setting up the screen. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot at it.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Now we're on the counter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
60 bikes, Buffalo 18.
Back now, pressure coming. He's rocked. That ball's free. Picked up by the 49ers. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Pretty throwing here on first. He's got a downfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Fits it through the middle. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. A run with McCaffrey. He rips off 8 yards on the final play before our 2-minute warning. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost in midfield.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Running for the marker on second. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line. Working quickly here.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Into the hands of Harrison. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit in that first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. Working inside the red zone. Setting up the running back screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him down behind the sticks.
And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout.
That's good.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and goal.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
From the red zone now. And he's got it for the touchdown. But while they celebrate, back near the line, we've got a flag, Brock, in the neighborhood we usually see holding. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this first and goal.
Ready. Bronco 80. Hey, smash. Dragon 60.
Still sticking with the passing game. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Sticking to the air here. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're left with third and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Check out.
Third and long for him here. Here's a screen to Benson. And he's able to get this down to the 13. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Big play pushes them beyond midfield. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Okay, ready.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Hand off to the back. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Back-to-back carries here. And Some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Come on, set. 72.
Working now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Trey McBride. And we'll see what they do here on second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But if that defense is flying around and making the play.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Get him. Motion.
Throwing it again here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
3
yards to go.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They are throwing it again. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He's going to throw it again. It is caught left side. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down from the gun. Oh, the football's loose. And the 49ers get to it. So just like that, Brock, a very nice drive ends in a whimper from that offense and a real roar from the defense, who get off the field by recovering that fumble.
Yeah, that defense was just getting walked backwards, and one of them finally said, enough is enough. And I'll tell you, the way they were moving the football offensively, I think you felt it, I felt it. A touchdown was coming, but that defense responded.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Adrian Taylor-Demerson getting there for the tackle.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Evans making the catch outright. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On third down, Purdy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That play good for 17 and a first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Same guy, listen again. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Time and again, receivers would tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even two defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 run, 18 run.
Back to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Good work. Hiking 18. Tracking 60. Warrior 70. Go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Wilson on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80.
To throw here on 1st down. Short pass brought in. He has room past the 25. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone on 1st. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. 2nd down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
60 Eagle, Buffalo 18.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll throw, third and long. And it's brought in, touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 9-point advantage. Trey McBride, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Returnable from the 2. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision, gets him across midfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it sets up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Let's go now. Cougar Knights, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Left side into the hands of McBride. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Panther 11, Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds his back complete. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
They'll run here on 1st down. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Viking 18.
Throwing from the gun. McBride snags another one. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick.
Shotgun now on third down. It's caught by Harrison. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
There's a screen to Benson. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Looking on first down. Finds him over the middle. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On the set.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Working inside the red zone. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
70 Lions.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 9-point advantage. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. He's going to field this at the 2. He goes out of bounds on the return.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he'll fire ahead for a few. It's 3rd down. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. 49ers got to score in a hurry. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They stick with McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now with almost 2 minutes left, they're lining up for an onside attempt they need to recover. And the Cardinals' hands team secures the football. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense will buckle it up.
Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. San Francisco calls it second timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. About set. This is 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. Drake Greenlaw picks it off. And the 49ers have some new life in the fourth.
I'm not going to lie. When he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
See how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. On second down, here's McCaffrey. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Spikes it here, no timeouts left. That was their only way to stop that clock. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Going with McCaffrey on the ground. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down.
Looking to throw it. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward.